Hello. Hey, it's me. I'm back. It's been a while, but I'm back. So, thought I would just do like an update kind of video. I haven't really planned anything this time, but do like a little like life update kind of thing. And I thought maybe while I was doing that, I would paint my nails. I've been painting my nails since I started painting them in May. I like it. I like having painted nails. I think it's fun. So we're gonna do that, and I'm just gonna talk about the past month. So it's been crazy, and May was pretty hectic. So I didn't really do. Actually, I didn't do any writing. I didn't read anything. I just spent the entire month just scrambling. So, yeah, it's been crazy. I'm gonna turn the light on. There. Sweet. So, okay. I started painting my nails in May. I've liked it. It's been pretty fun. I like it. I like, decorations. So, I get nice clean nails. But this one is mint candy apple. You see it? Boom. I don't know if it'll focus. There it is. Mint candy apple. Yeah. So I like this brand too, Essie. Essie's pretty good. Yeah. I started painting them, and it hasn't been really much of a deal. No one really makes a big deal about it. I mean, we're at school and kids might ask, why is your nails painted? You just tell them, like, I wanted to. Who cares, right? It's my nails. So, but yeah, school's out, by the way. The last day for us was on Friday. And then the last day for like the teachers was technically today, but if we got everything we needed to do done yesterday, all we had to do was sign in, and then we were good to go. So it wasn't that bad. By the way, like, I'm still doing this, like learning how to paint my nails, so it's kind of messy still, but we'll fix that later. But yeah, it was a pretty crazy year. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff went down, but it was a good year. And because I taught 5th grade, my 5th graders, I'm really proud of them. Sometimes they may be absolutely crazy, but I'm proud of the things that they accomplished this year, and I hope that wherever they go next year, whether they're going to staying at our school or going to another school, because I know there's several that are going to another school, I know that they'll do well and they'll succeed in whatever they're doing, and I'm beyond proud of them. Yeah, May was pretty crazy. I didn't really I didn't read anything. I started some books. I started reading, what was it called? 5 Swords by May something. It was a book of the month book for May. I started it. I did not finish that book. It was not one that I was particularly enjoying, so I didn't really finish it. And then the other one was The Lemon that my brother gave me, and I read like maybe half of it, and then I just kind of stuff happened, and I wasn't able really to pick it up again. But yeah, I didn't read anything. Like, I had plans. I was gonna read like 8 books last month, and that never happened. And I think about maybe a week into May, I'm not really sure when it happened, we had a huge storm, and my apartment flooded, like, pretty bad. It was all in my living room. I came in through the front porch, and from the back porch and the front porch, and it flooded my apartment. Like, I didn't even realize it was flooded until I heard splashing, and I looked over, and the dog was playing in the water in my living room. So that was pretty bad. And then it was a fight to get the apartment to come look at it. And when they finally did, they said they couldn't do anything for it. So that happened. That was great. I really enjoyed that. So but I got that taken care of, and right when I got that taken care of, the AC went out in my apartment, and it's hot. I'm in West Texas, and it's hot. I think today it got up to 104, but my apartment, like, the AC went out, and I think before they finally came to fix it, it was getting up to like 85 or 90 degrees in the apartment, so that sucked. They said that a valve was broken, which, whatever, it's fine. They fixed it and they reset it, so it's pretty nice now. But I just gotta be careful with it because it's frozen over a few times. It's iced over, and the condenser has iced over. So I just gotta watch it. I don't have it as cold as I like in my apartment. Usually I keep it like at 68 or 72, but I haven't really been able to do that because of how hot it's been. It can't do it. So there's my first set. Look at that. I think it looks nice. And mint green is kind of one of my favorite colors. So right now, I gotta fix that thumb though. It's so wonky. We'll fix it in a minute. But apartment finally got fixed. It's nice and it's coolish. It's 74 right now in here, but it's not bad. Let's see what else happened. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Yeah. So my lease is up at the end of August, so I'm looking for a new place to live, but I don't really want to rent a place again. I started looking at like rental houses in Midland, but one, like they're so expensive. And then my mom made a comment. It's like, you could make a mortgage payment on an actual house and buy a house for that same amount you're paying for rent. So that got me thinking. So I'm currently looking for a place to actually buy. So, which is pretty crazy right now because the housing market in Midland is pretty wild. Sorry, my cat is currently having a fit. It's because the dog is playing with her. She doesn't really like to play. But yeah, I was gonna look at a house tomorrow, but my realtor texted me and was like, "Hey, this house is on a contract. The listing agent has canceled our our schedule to come look at it." I was like, "Well, okay, great." So I looked for found another house really quick that was also on my list that I've been looking at on Zillow, and asked her if we could let me see that one, and it's under contract. So houses go on market, and then they immediately get taken out. So, which is fine. It's fine. I'll find a place eventually. I know I will. But I want somewhere with like a big backyard for the dogs and somewhere that I can like make my own. And we'll find a place eventually to live. So yeah. Let's see what else. So for June, I'm just skipping right in. I want to, since the summer is technically started, made a big mess. I want to I need to finish Be Brave in Bridgestone. I need to finish it. I'm maybe 3/4 of the way. Last time I checked on it, I was 3/4 of the way in of the final draft that I'm working on. I need to get that last quarter done, and then it'll be ready. I feel like it'll be ready, and I think I'm gonna start sending it to publishers or literary agents to look at, and maybe hopefully I'll get an agent. That'd be nice. That'd be fun. My reading challenge, I didn't read anything in May, so I need to pick that back up. I had planned in May to read 8 books, and I read not even a full book. So I plan on, picking that up. Reading like Donna Tartt. I'm gonna read some. Oh, what's it called? I know there's 2 books I'm gonna read that I wanted to read in May. They're both Donna Tartt books. I think one of them was The Secret Society, maybe, and the other might have been something. I'm not really sure. I'll look. I want to read both of Donna Tartt's. I want to read Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I really liked her, Babel. I like Babel a lot, so I think that'd be fun to read. Excuse you. Just trying to repair some of those mess ups. Oh, so messy. That'll be fine. That's fine. I'll get this fixed. So my mom found I've always wanted a manual typewriter. I have an electric one that I got from my grandmother, and my mom was at my aunt's house helping her clean this past weekend, and they found a manual typewriter. It's a Electrolite 65. Yeah, Royalite 65. So that's fun. It's missing the top, but it just needs a new ribbon, because the ribbon's probably like 40 something years old. But then it should be fine, and it should be working. And it's super light too. That's crazy. Like the electric one that I have is very heavy, and it's in a big metal briefcase kind of thing, and it's hard to lug around. But this one is like in a very nice leather case, and it's very portable. So, all right, I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, cool. First layer is done. I might need another layer. We'll see. But yeah, boom. I'll do the top coat in a second with the try for a little bit. But yeah, it's fun. So yeah, what else am I doing this summer? We're going on vacation in a couple weeks. I'm going with my mom and aunt. We go every year. My aunt has a goal to visit all 50 states. So, like last summer, we went to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, and then we actually went up to Canada for a second. Went to Niagara Falls, Canada. This year, we didn't really have a plan. We didn't make a plan, but we were at dinner the other night, and Mom was like, "We need to make a plan." So the plan is we're just gonna do a road trip, and we're gonna go up New Mexico into Colorado, up to Wyoming, and then to Nebraska, and then down. And at first I was like, "Why Nebraska? There's nothing in Nebraska. There's cows and there's corn in Nebraska." But I started looking, and there's like a lot of national parks there. There's zoos, so it could be fun. We're gonna do that probably last week of June. After I finish Be Brave, I'm gonna start a new story that I've been working on. I have several. So there's one that I think is gonna be kind of like a prequel, but it'll be a standalone prequel to Be Brave that I'm gonna write. And then there's another one that I've had a dream about that I liked the dream, so I'm gonna write it. It's a little dark. It's not about death, but it should be fun. Get those started. I've thought about writing a memoir about my dad. I wrote a little bit, maybe a couple stories about it. And I think what I want to do with it is I want to make like an anthology. So it'll be like standalone short stories, but it'll be about life with my dad up until his death. That should be fun. If anything, it'd be fun to write, and sometimes it's cathartic to like sit there and like write out things that happened, or write out letters or stories, something like that. It's cathartic and it's therapeutic, and it helps a lot. It certainly helps me deal with some stuff that I've had issues with. But not sure what else. I hope to be in a new house. I want to have my own house by the end of the year. I think by my birthday, it'll be nice to have my own place that I can call my own. I think that's my goal. I want to be moved out. This lease ends in the end of August. I want to be out by then of this apartment. This apartment, it was supposed to be my chance to start over. And instead it's just been headaches and headaches and headaches, and so it's been kind of disappointing. And it could be it could be a great place. It started off on the wrong foot, and it just has not improved. And the last incident with the flooding, and them telling me they couldn't do anything about it, kind of just set me off, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. So we're working on that. So just looking at places, working on getting like a loan ready to go. It's supposed to be my like chance to start over, and it never really happened. So we just kind of sit here, and I'm just sitting here, and I shampooed the carpet because they wouldn't do it. They said they called me to do it. They never called me. They didn't text me. They didn't email me. They just kind of said, "Oh, it's flooding. It flooded, but we can't do anything about it." So I'm like, fine. So I spent that first weekend. It flooded on a Thursday night. I spent that Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday after that happened with the shop vac, just sucking up water out of the carpet, trying to get as much of it out as I could. And I went and rinsed like one of those shampooers. I rented one and I shampooed it myself. But yeah, but it's been like a hectic month. May was a hectic month, and with all the stuff going on at school and everything going on here, it's a much needed break. You know what I mean? July, towards the end of June, there's a night hike at Paladero Canyon that I'm going to do from some friends of mine. That should be fun. It's on the 21st, which I think is like the summer solstice. It's also going to be a strawberry full moon. I don't know what that means, but it's a night hike, so I'm going to go do that. That should be fun. My friend told me about it today at work when I was signing out. But that'll be fun. I like hiking. I've never done night hiking before, at least not on purpose. My first backpacking trip that I did, I ended up getting trying to get to the campground. I got lost. Ended up being after dark, and I just had no idea where I was. And I finally saw a tent. And I knew the campground was somewhere, so I called for someone, knocked on someone's tent, which, and I asked where the campground was, and he was like, "Oh, you're in it." And I was like, "Cool." But it was just like a find your own campground kind of place. So there was a spot right next to his, a little ways away. So I took it, and I just set everything up in the dark, and that was that. But it was after dark when that happened. So it'd be interesting to do an actual night hike intentionally, not because I lost. So I think this is ready. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put the top coat on. Top coat is also by Essie. I like Essie. It's been pretty good. Essie. It's not sponsored. I don't have sponsors. I have 3 subscribers. But give credit where credit due, But Essie's pretty good. I like Essie. Another one that I use a lot is Hollow Taco. Because for maybe a week and a half, I had black nails, nail polish. That was interesting. That was a look. So, but it was all fine. It was all good. And this top coat, like it dries pretty quickly, and it actually smooths everything out. It looks good. So, I should be fine. Today was my mom's birthday. We went out to eat. We went to her favorite like Mexican restaurant. Not Mexican. That was my Texas accent coming out right there. But it was fun. My brother got her a electric grill. So it doesn't have any flames. It doesn't require any sort of like, I gotta touch that little tip up. There we go. It doesn't require flames, it doesn't require charcoal, it's just electric. So that should be fun. It should be pretty safe. She guys lives in an apartment, so yeah. Tomorrow, well, my tomorrow is pretty free now because my house tour got canceled. But next Monday I have jury duty, so that'd be great. I have to call them on Friday to see if I still have jury duty or if I got dismissed. Which is not a big deal if I have to go. It's summer, so it's not like I have to call in or anything. So we'll see. I've only had jury duty once before that I actually had to go, but we got to the courtroom and they have us all sitting there, and one of the lawyers came out and said that they no longer needed a jury because the guy pled guilty or something. So we were dismissed. I'm not sure how that works, but we were dismissed. So that was fun. That was years ago too. But look at me concentrating on this. It's fun. I started getting into like AJR. I'm sure you've heard of them. They're pretty fun. They have a lot of TikTok sounds as their songs, which I didn't know. But I actually started listening to their songs, and I like them. So I listened to them a little bit. Yeah, this is good. Oh no, I messed up. I wonder if I can repair that. Smudged a little bit. I might have too much. I don't know if it'll focus. I'll fix that in a minute. My other brother is coming on Saturday. He's singing at the local baseball game with my father-in-law. We're gonna have like a brunch on Sunday at my mom's, which should be fun. And then I'm going to a party on Friday night, which again, that should be fun. So I'm not a very social person, but one of the things that keeps me going at this school that I work at is that I came to the realization that I have friends there, and that's a nice feeling to have, you know. So, I think I messed this up too. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. There. I'm gonna go clean this up. Hopefully it doesn't look too ridiculous, but boom, there you go, nails. So yeah, that'll be it. That's the end of the video. So I just wanted to give a life update and have something to do while I'm talking, so I'm just not staring into a camera. I will try in June to post more, so hopefully it won't be as hectic as it was in May. But until then, bye.